All right. And now, without further ado, Jeff Mcbiceps poops Bill Gates' pants out of love. Once upon a time, there was a very rich man named Bill Gates. Bill Gates owned 38 countries, 300 mansions, and a very swole maid named Jeff. Mcbiceps. Mcbiceps was on the next line. Jeff was an incredibly hard worker, gaining all his discipline from his extreme daily workout routine. Thanks to Jeff, Bill Gates always had a remarkably clean mansion. That is until one day, he found a wretched stench coming from his closet. After a slow awakening, Fragicide, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Flex Friends. I hope you have a swell day. After a slow awakening, Bill Gates wrinkled his nose, cringing in confusion at the scent. He followed the smell with his large elderly nostrils, making his way into his closet. What could it be? I wonder if the title is gonna give it away. Now, when you're as rich as Bill Gates, your closet is not normal sized. No. Bill Gates' closet was bigger than your entire house times 100. Bill Gates' closet was another mansion on its own. Although he had searched for quite the amount of time, he could not find any sign of direction to lead him towards the source of the smell. Trudging his feet behind him, he huffed and made his way over to the intercom system to call his favorite kawaii desu maid. Hello, maid service. Please make your way towards my closet. I have serious matters to discuss. Off on the 24th floor was Jeff Mcbiceps. He was doing his daily muscle workouts, lifting one refrigerator in each hand, groaning at the sound of the intercom. He only had a few more reps left to go, but he could not deny the call of his master. Doing the cha-cha slide. Doing the cha-cha slide into the elevator, Jeff immediately reported to duty. Several miles later, he finally approached Bill Gates, the frills of his maid uniform shaking nervously as he feared what Bill Gates was so serious about. Suddenly, Bill Gates pushed Jeff against the closet walls, slamming his fists on either side of Jeff's head, leaving the terrified maid with no escape. With a hard swallow, Jeff sweated nervously at the unexpected intimidation. I know it was you, Jeff Mcbiceps. What are you talking about, Bill Gates? You know what I'm talking about, Jeff Mcbiceps. No, I don't know what you are talking about, Bill Gates. You did it, Jeff Mcbiceps. What did I do, Bill Gates? You know what I'm talking about, Jeff Mcbiceps. No, I don't know what you are talking about, Bill Gates. Yes, you do, Jeff Mcbiceps. No, I have no idea what you are talking about, Bill Gates. With a deep sigh, Bill dropped his arms back to his sides, still uncomfortably close to Jeff's face. I woke up and smelled something foul this morning. I looked for hours and finally found it while you were on your way here. Something foul? Jeff swallowed. What was it? It was poop. Your poop. Taken aback, Jeff remained silent. Suddenly, he remembered what he did. You pooped in my closet, Bill continued. And not only did you poop, but in my pants. Sir, do you know how much money those pants were? How much money were those pants? They were $3. They were $3. I bought them from Goodwill. Wow, what a steal. I know, right? Hello, Colum the Golem. Bill Gates lifted his hand to Jeff, receiving a hearty bro 5. Bill shook his hand off and began massaging it, trying to find relief from the sting. Those muscles never failed. But now, Bill buried his face in his hands, continuing, "But now they're ruined! Listen, they're ruined, Jeff! My prized $3 pair of slacks are covered in your feces!" Bill Gates began to cry, turning his back to Jeff. He covered his palms in tears. "I can't believe you could betray me like this, Jeff. You were my favorite maid, and now I don't even know what to think of you." "Bill Gates," Jeff sighed, putting a hand on Bill's shoulder, turning him around. "Let me ask you something." The rich man lifted his face from their hiding, looking Jeff in the eyes. "What is it? How did you know it was me that pooped in your pants?" "Well," Bill Gates looked away nervously, "there is a reason, but..." Jeff Mcbiceps gripped his shoulders, shaking him violently. "Tell me, Bill Gates! Tell me! How did you know?" "It's because Bill blushed. Do you really want to know, Jeff Mcbiceps?" "Elo has a pretty good idea, it sounds like." "Yes, Bill Gates. I want to know." "It's because I know your scent!" Bill exclaimed. "I know your poop so well! I know it better than the back of my hand." "Ah, I knew it. I knew you had grown to know my specific poop. That's why I've been pooping in your pants for so long. I put them on in poop. Have you noticed that I never use the toilet? It's because I poop only for you, Bill Gates. Nothing can replace your pants. Not even your 5 billion Canadian dollar toilet can replace them." Jeff brushed his hand across Bill's flushed cheeks. "I pooped in your pants for one reason, and one reason only." "Why would you do that, Jeff Mcbiceps? Please tell me why. Do you really want to know why, Bill Gates?" "Yes, I want to know so badly, Jeff Mcbiceps." "Are you sure, Bill Gates?" "Tell me, Jeff Mcbiceps. Tell me right now." "Okay, Bill Gates, I will tell you. Are you ready?" "Yes, Jeff Mcbiceps." "You guys!" "Yes, Jeff Mcbiceps. I was born ready." Jeff sighed deeply, gaining the strength to finally confess why he had been pooping in his pants all this time. "It's because I am in love with you, Bill Gates." You're what?" "I love you, Bill Gates, with all of my extremely muscular heart." Time seemed to stop. There was a moment that seemed to last years as the two men stared deeply into each other's eyes. The feelings buried inside for so long were now finally released, free to frolic and do the cha-cha slide wherever they so pleased. "Elo, thank you for cheering 500 bits. I'm sure that Jeff is feeling like 1,000,000 bits right now after confessing his love for Bill Gates." Bill Gates wrapped his arms around Jeff's rock-hard abs, crying tears of joy into Jeff's luxurious lacy maid outfit. "I love you too, Jeff," he cried. "You can poop in my pants anytime you want to." "Do you mean it?" Jeff's eyes sparkled. "Yes, I mean it. I want you to poop on everything I own for the rest of my life." "In that case," Jeff took a step back. Bill watched him intently, both confused and thrilled to see what he was going to do next. Jeff Mcbiceps inhaled and exhaled and 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 inhaled and exhaled. I don't want to inhale or exhale anymore with the sound effects that are coming from my chat right now. All those days spent dreaming about him. Those late nights where Jeff couldn't sleep thinking about Bill Gates for hours. All of Bill Gates' ruined pants. This was it. This was the moment it all mattered. This was the moment they had been waiting for. Jeff Mcbiceps got on one knee. Bill Gates, he pulled a ring from his armpit. Will you marry me? Bill held a hand to his heart, trying to steady it as his dreams finally came true. Yes! Jeff Mcbiceps, yes! Yes, 1,000,000 times! Yes! 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 Bill Gates jumped into Jeff's arms as he was bridle carried towards the window. With one swift movement, Jeff leaped out the window, landing perfectly on a horse. Riding into the beachy sunset, the two men were married. They would live the rest of their life happily together, living in their beautiful mansion in France. They enjoyed every second of their freshly married life and their not so fresh smelling pants. The end. Wow, what a beautiful story. I can't believe that there was a happy ending. Jeff Mcbiceps times Bill Gates, the true ship. And we live happily ever after. You guys, you really need to lay off the beans.